Hey, what's up? Kevlin here, and it's time to continue Fullmetal Alchemist. I can't wait for these next set of episodes because it takes place in the snow. I might not be able to go to the snow right now because I don't live where it snows, so I'll just have to settle for watching snow. Like a snow globe, but more entertaining.
However,
why are we still recapping after the theme
Scar's
song?
trail inexplicably disappears.
Inexplicably. He knows he's on the run. He's not just gonna sit there and wait. That's a waste of time. Now, I don't know much how trains work, but I don't think you can just stop them in the middle of the tracks. Don't you need to tell, like, not the conductor, the rail master or something like that, and communicate with that so to make sure that they're not sending another train down this route and then get everyone on both of the trains killed? Or is this just someone's poor life choice? Like, you know what? I'm going to stop this train here because the military told me to. Well, if they told you to jump off of a bridge, would you?
The engine's speed would decrease here. So what?
I feel like you should also be looking for a place once they jumped off the train, where would they go? Because unless they're climbing up vertically like a bunch of frogs, the only other place to go is down. And honestly, I don't feel like jumping off the edge of this mountain and breaking every bone in your body is a very good decision. Let's see if Breath of the Wild has taught me anything about maps. Okay, actually, I knew how to read maps before Breath of the Wild. I remember in, I think, 6th grade, I was the only one that was able to read a map like this, and my teacher was so surprised. I'm like, it's not that hard. See, video games can be educational.
I have a report, sir. There was a small boat that was stolen near the river, about 200 meters south of here.
200 meters south. I don't know how far a meter is. I think 1 yard is 3 feet, but my life runs in freedom units, and we will use anything but the metric system.
Was it Scar?
There aren't any eyewitnesses to confirm that.
Then how do you know that? Wait, how did he say the boat? Go back, hold on.
I have a report, sir. There was a small boat that was stolen near the river, about 200 meters south of here.
Was it Scar?
There aren't any eyewitnesses to confirm.
I'm not replaying that line again, but he said a boat was stolen, but there's no eyewitnesses. How do you know the boat didn't just float away because some idiot didn't tie it down? It's not like anyone in this world actually does their job.
Reporting, sir. We've talked to an old man who lives nearby that claims to have seen a suspicious pair of men who were...
Lives nearby? You guys are out in the middle of the woods. Are you sure this isn't a hermit that eats people for a pastime?
We're heading west.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
Take a search party to investigate.
Sir!
And the search party was never heard from again.
Is there something wrong?
Just because someone is quiet, it doesn't mean there's something wrong. I hate it when people ask like that. I was doing fine until you asked.
Passed through the mountains to the north area, but there were too many rock slides, so they had to close it down. Why do you ask?
Because apparently this map does not come with a legend or a key. Or maybe there's treasure there because X marks the spot. He looks so skeptical. What is wrong with this guy's face? Why does he look traumatized and his eyebrows are not symmetrical?
This flow here has been altered.
Or that.
Yes, sir. Does that mean something?
Rivers don't just change the direction they go for giggles. Of course it means something.
There was a man fitting Scar's description seen at the station 1 stop ahead, sir.
Are you sure about that, soldier?
Absolutely, sir.
It sounds like he's just the messenger, so whether if he's right or wrong, you can't pin this on him.
Eyewitnesses saw him getting aboard a military train bound for the Brig station.
Do you guys not have security on these train platforms, especially the military ones, especially when Scar is at large? Like, you guys are letting him get away. Why doesn't anyone actually do their job? If I didn't do my job, I get fired.
I'm jumping over to that train now, so match its speed.
Roger, sir!
How do people drive trains like this, especially back then, since there wasn't like a direct window in front, like a windshield, I guess I would call it? And in order to see, you need to lean out the sides. That just seems really dangerous. Also, I don't know, like, I'm not a stunt person and I'm not a mathematician. I don't actually know if it's possible to jump from train to train and not get blown away by the wind. I mean, I guess it just depends on how much you weigh. Like, if you weigh, like, 10 pounds, yeah, you're gonna be blown away. Yeah, this guy has some incredible jumping and reflexes. Like, is he a cat or something? Like, I don't know how far it usually is between two trains, but he jumped that from standing. That is impressive.
You're mine now. Who are you?
Disappointment. It has a sunroof now.
I don't want to be anywhere near these monsters when they're fighting. I think it's about time for me to get off this train. I can't!
Hey, you already jumped once. If you lived there, you can always try jumping again. If you're important, the plot will save you. If not, you will just become a red splatter on the side of the tracks.
This could be bad. I just got out of prison and I'm still rusty. But
Like I said before, you can always jump, and if you're important, the plot will save you. Where'd Yoki go? Ah, there are some windows.
I can't see. What do you think that sound was?
That was the sound of 8 years of pent-up anger and aggression.
If we let this train derail, we're gonna be the ones who are blamed for it.
It wasn't derailed. Half of it is just missing. The majority of it is still going to be on time, unless you decide to break orders and stop it. But I mean, like, that's up to you. It makes me think of SpongeBob and Squidward, where SpongeBob's on-time percentage is 100% and Squidward's on-time percentage is like 12% or something. I don't know why those aren't really relevant, but that just made me think of that. The amount of people in this show that have been stabbed, actually, I think everyone's been stabbed on their left side. The amount of people that have been stabbed on their left side with some sort of pointy object in the show is like, again, 4? Still, it's weird that it's happened more than once. And all of them lived.
I hope Mr. Scar and Mr. Yoki are doing alright.
since no...
How do they know where they're going? I don't think May knows this area well enough, and I don't know how well she can read a map. It just sounds like when she set off from Shing, she's just like, I need to go west. The warmer it gets, I'm going in the right direction. And I don't think Dr. Marco knows the north well enough. Like, if you just gave him a map and then pointed to a shack in the middle of the woods, he'd be like, yep, I'll remember that. Because I can tell you, I have fumbled around enough in Breath of the Wild and gotten lost in the north, and then had to warp back to a stable, like the coward I am.
One has come after us so far. They must be doing a good job of drawing the military's attention.
I would be more worried about bears. Can we, like, address the elephant in the... Well, I'd say in the room, but there's no room. Can we address the bear in the woods? Or, like, are there wolves here? Moose? Moose are mean. I'd be more worried about the moose.
It's right over there.
Right over where? I don't see anything besides trees.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
I believe they said they were going north.
Hey, still green. They headed north 2 hours ago.
And you in the armor? Yes, you. Is that automail?
No.
Oh, okay.
He said that like a question. Also, you think you would have wanted to tell them that before they got on the car and you hauled them all the way out here? Forget how amusing this episode is.
What do we do now, brother? We can't even see the road.
You guys couldn't even see the road to begin with. There wasn't a road. You guys are just fumbling around in the middle of the snow. That episode was a lot better than I remember. Like, I didn't ever think it was a bad episode. But, like, there was a lot going on. There was a lot of characters. But each one of them... everyone was very amusing. Like, everyone had, like, most characters had these great little, like, one-liners or had, like, some action scenes. Like, I didn't think that I would find this episode, like, I guess as funny as I thought it would be. Props, personal 2 favorite quotes are, who are you, and they're going to die. I don't know why. I don't know why I think those are funny, but they are. Anyways, I'm going to stop this one here and get ready for the next one. So I hope to see you when that one rolls around. And until then, thank you for joining me and have a good one.